to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and in today's episode of Make It Happen with Your Planner, I'm going to show you guys my absolute favorite pens, markers, and highlighters. Now, if you're interested in seeing more of my collection, there's a previous video that I'll link below, and then I'll also show you the ones that I travel with separately in my next video. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Here is the DIY Lazy Susan, where I keep all of my favorites that are next to me on my desk at all times for me to do my artwork. And I also have another one of these that I made for all of my pencils and color pencils, my erasers and pencil lead and pencil sharpeners, and I also put like my scissors and rulers there. But in here are all my pens, all my highlighters, all my markers, and then pen refills as well, and multi-point pens, multicolored pens, and calligraphy pens. All right, so I made this. The Lazy Susan part of it that turns was just 2 of those plain silver cake pans from Dollar Tree, and then 1 pack of the marbles from Dollar Tree. And I think pretty much now they don't put the marbles in the children's section with the toys like they used to, but they're always there with that little craft aisle that has the little beads that you put inside like glass containers for or vases to put flowers and stuff. So that's where you can find those marbles. Okay, and so that's how I made the Lazy Susan portion of it. And then the toilet paper rolls are what hold each of these narrower sections right here. So I've got toilet paper rolls, and there's one here too. And then this big one thing used to be a big soup can of like diced tomatoes, and that's what's there. And then I needed a little extra room, so I just took some white cardstock and put it across here. So there's still right in here is a little toilet paper roll. And then I just connected it with the washi tape. I folded up a piece of cardstock and connected it with washi tape to kind of make another section. Now I could make another section right here if I wanted to, but then I wouldn't be able to easily access my whiteout. And there's a little jar of calligraphy ink down there as well. All right, and then I just held everything together. Well, I used some of that gummy stuff that you use to put posters and stuff on the wall. I used that to hold all of the things in place on top of the Lazy Susan, and then I just taped each of the different things together, the toilet paper rolls and the big can here. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of start in one corner and turn it around and tell you guys what's in here and kind of how I've separated it. And so let's see, I'll just start with the big can here. All right, so here are all of my Tombow pen. Well, not all of them. These are all of the Tombow pens that are my favorites. Okay, so I have some more and some similar shades that I keep in my travel bag, which I'll show you in a separate video. But all of the ones that I want to have accessible all the time are in here, all of those shades, and also Artist Loft as well. Okay, and I've done some videos that I'll link below that show you guys kind of some pen tests, but I'm using a different bullet journal insert or notebooks in my travels notebook to bullet journal right now. So I'm going to do some more pen tests. I know so far the ink for the Staedtler pens works amazing in there, and nothing bleeds in these, and I have a previous video for that as well. So anyway, these are the Tombows and the Artist Loft here. Okay, and like I said, you can watch any of my previous videos and see the different colors and hues. They're both great. Great ones. They're just way more color options in Tombow than there are in Artist Loft. Okay, and then all of these right here are different packets of mild liner highlighters. These are the dual tip highlighters. So there's that chiseled edge there, and there's the pointed edge there, and oops, just dropped that. And I have quite a few of them. I bought 3 different packs of different shades, and you can kind of see, so they start right here and they go all around there. Okay, and you can see all the different shades of these as well. And of course, like I said, the Tombow and the Artist Loft are also dual tip, but they're brush on the top one, and you know, just a regular tip on the bottom. Okay, and I also have 2 other ones here. Let's see, I noticed I have two. These are just some old regular like not Target, Walmart dual tip markers that I still like the colors and they still work right now, so I still have them. So there's that edge, and then that's what the other edge is. All of the rest of them, yeah, I still have the other ones that didn't dry out. They're just stored. I don't use them very much because I don't really need them, but if I run out of one of these colors and can't get to the store, then I'll have them. Okay, so that's everything that's in here, and I also have in here some refills for my Pilot G2 ink pens. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and go which way? We'll go this way. All right, so in this little spot right here, I've got all of my multi-point pens. This is a multi-point pen that I ordered off of AliExpress, and this says, oh, I can't tell, it looks like FIIHAO. I don't know what that brand was, but I ordered it off of AliExpress, and some multi-point pen. It has 3 different colors. If you want to order from that, it was like 90 something cents for one pen, and I think it was like $2 and something if you wanted to buy like a whole pack of 10. And it's a very fine point pen. It writes well for it to be fine point. The colors are just really, really light. So I like it for white paper, for something that's like a delicate letter or something like that. But I'm not a big I'm not a big rollerball pen person. This is not rollerball. This is more of a gel type. These are rollerball, and I just went ahead and got them because they were only $1 at Dollar Tree, and I showed that in a previous video of buying dollar supplies. And they're good for when I'm on the go. So I keep one of these, only it's in a real pretty light green color. One of these, and then my multi-point pen, my Pilot Coletto, are always with me in my traveler's notebook bullet journal that I take with me everywhere. But I had to get these because they were only $1, and I keep it with me, the one that I do, because that way I can only fit, I think, 6 of these in one Coletto in one pen. And if I need other colors, then at least I have it with me, and I'll have every color that I need when I'm out and about. Okay. So there are those. So I just showed you that. So this is the rest of the ink for my Pilot Coletto multi-point pen. Oh, and I should show you that. Even though it's not stored in here, I carry that with me. So it carries 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. And I love it, you know, but if you use this ink, one particular color a lot, it'll dry out pretty fast. So, but these are the other colors, and I got that at a really good price. I think it was like $13 on Amazon for the pen case and all the ink, all of this together, which was a really good deal. Okay, and then so those, got one more multi-point pen. It was the very first one I ever got when I first started really getting into bullet journaling, and it actually came in a pack of 3. There were 2 of these with all of the primary colors, and then there was one with pastel colors, and I used all of the pastel color ink up, and the other one like this is just stored with my other pen storage. So I just kind of have this here for a little backup. I just like having these together. They're just my favorites, part of my favorites, because they look good together, stored here, and if I run out, I can grab them really quick and not dig through my extended storage. Okay. All right, now all of these pens, kind of all except for this section, this is calligraphy. All of these pens going all the way around here are by color, okay? And so there are different types of pens here, but the similar colors are together. So here I've got golds, oranges, and browns, because that's kind of what went together and what I had room for. So these, this is a Staedtler Tri Plus Fine Liner. Thanks to Sherry. Thank you, Sherry, in my OKC Plannerholics planner group. This was my Christmas gift when we did a Secret Santa exchange. She got me the pack of 24, and I love these in my bullet journal. They are amazing. Now, they're not amazing on just thinner paper. They will bleed, and I used to bullet journal, or sometimes I still do, using just kind of the lighter pound paper like printer paper when I make my own inserts, and they're not great for that, but they are great for really good paper. I mean, they just flow so well. And so there's those, that's that kind is in here, and you see I've got those colors. And then these three are, oh, and there's one also. There's the yellow, kind of a, I don't know what color you call that, orange and a brown. And then these three are all Pilot G2 pens. This one is in the metallic set, and it's really pretty, it's shiny. And then these are just regular ones. All right, and so I love to use color, if you didn't know that. All right, now these are all calligraphy pens, and I've had them for a long time. I've been doing calligraphy since I was in the 6th grade, but I hadn't been really doing it much in the last few years since I really got into bullet journaling and more planning. So I need to get my techniques back. But these are all different versions of calligraphy pens. This is the old style traditional, where you put the metal tip on there and you dip it in the ink. And I think my tips are over there somewhere. And then these are just all different kinds, like the brand name is worn off of this one, and different colors. So these are all, but they're almost all black. There's black, a brown, and a blue, and they're different sizes. This one is, brand is Marvy? Yeah, and like there's the 2.0 tip. And this one, I have a really broad tip. This one is a big 3.5 tip, okay? And then so the, then I have same thing. So these are purples and, oh, this is a hot pink. It should be over there. So these are purples and reds in the same brands that you saw before, except there's also a red friction Pilot pen. This is the erasable pen, and I use this whenever I need to trace around fabric for my Lucinda Dory planners, traveler's notebooks that I make. And so that's if I have a darker color and a black pen won't show up. And I like that these are erasable even when I'm doing other crafts too. So I only have these for the purpose of when I have something that I need to mark that I need to erase. Okay, so there's a red one. And then back here are just the greens. So I'll just show you all the different shades of greens that I have. I just love the options of different colors, which you get with different brands. So there's the tri-pluses, and here are the Pilots. There's another tri-plus. And then all of the purples and reds, which you saw the friction. And then here of course, these are the metallics, and you saw metallic green also. All right, and then here are a bunch of blues. Aren't there a bunch of blues? So tri-plus has a bunch of blue shades. So, and they are spectacular. So here are all those blues. Okay. And then here are all the Pilot blues. Okay, and there's the metallic. Beautiful. And then here is the blue friction. And here is a broad blue calligraphy pen. Now, all of the other calligraphy pens, because they wouldn't all fit there, are by color. Okay, and this one's a dual tip, so it has a broad at the bottom and a fine one there. Okay, let's make sure I can get all these back in here. All right, good. Okay, and then back, yeah, now we'll do this. Okay, so these are all pinkish colors, mauvish colors. All right, so Pilot G2s, Pilot G2, isn't that beautiful? I love that color. These are the tri-plus fine liners, and these are calligraphy pens, dual tip calligraphy pens. I got these, oh gosh, I don't even remember. I think I want to say Michael's a long time ago. Marvy also. Yep. And the pigment is gorgeous in these. All right. And then back here, I've got kind of two different ones for black stuff because I didn't have enough room for one. And gosh, there's kind of a lot. All right, so there's gray also back there. So here's a silver Pilot, very pretty. This is metallic. And so these are two grays from gosh, Staedtler. And then here is the black friction. And then these are jelly roll pens, which are really, really nice pens if you want a very dark, deep pigment, but they take a while to dry. Oh, here's another jelly roll. And this is the Staedtler. And here's just a Pilot G207 point. Very common pen. And it writes really well on regular like printer paper. It doesn't write well on the paper that I'm using right now, which I described in my previous video when I showed you guys my March bullet journal. Okay, and then this is the rest, and these are all pilots and they're different sizes. So this is 0.5, which I love, and 0.38, which I love, 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 and I'm out. I need to get a refill. Love this. It's such a fine but fine pen that writes really well on, you know, regular paper. 7 point, I think I have 3 7 points, and then this is the very broad, it's 10, and it takes a while to dry, which makes sense because it's a lot of ink coming out at one time. All right, so those are all these are all my favorites. And then I've got white out here, and then some pigment ink, and I think the tip, this I've had forever. I think I bought it at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. And then here's a tip. I don't know what happened to the rest of my tips. This is the only one that I seem to have remaining. And these tips, gosh, where do you go? Don't know where you fit. Okay, and these tips are metal, so they will split if you write too hard. And I'll do a video. I need to practice some more and get back in. Oh, I found another tip. Get back into the swing of things, and I'll do a video on calligraphy. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for my stash, you guys. My favorite pens that I want to have accessible for me at all times. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and tell me about your pens. Oh, I just found one. Found another one like this with the tip. Tell me about your pens, your favorites, and kind of how you keep them accessible. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. I am trying to reach 1,200 subscribers this year, and I think I was at 739 this morning. And anything you guys can do to help would be great. Tell your friends and family. And until next time, guys, happy planning.